Hi there, my name's Tammy. Today I'm going to be doing, or attempting to do, a Marie Antoinette inspired look. It's not going to be historically accurate in any way really, just something I've been wanting to try out, and I thought that, you know, maybe someone else could benefit from watching as well. So, what we are going to be, or what I'm going to be using, are my handy dandy hot sticks, as always. And I think this is either an inch or an inch and a half curling iron. It doesn't look quite like an inch and a half, but it's one of the bigger ones. My hair's pretty short, so I'm gonna probably be putting it all up. Just, you know, getting some volume, getting some curls in there. If you have longer hair, I would definitely, you know, leave a few spiral curls out, but my hair's just not long enough for that. Also, warning, I've been really lazy with doing my roots, so here they're fine, but underneath, if you see some colors that isn't really light blonde, don't hate. Alright, well, let's get started. Also, I'm going to be using a lot of bobby pins. I also put aside some big clips and some little clips. Who knows, I might use them. They're pretty close to my hair color, so they wouldn't stand out as much. If you have dark hair, you know, you might want to think about using some that are dark. Opposite with bobby pins, all of my bobby pins are really dark, so. Anyways, we're going to start off with the hot sticks because they need to set for a while. They've been warming up for about 20 minutes now. We're going to be using the big ones around this part of the head and then the smaller ones around the back. We're not going to be putting all, or I'm not going to be putting all of my hair up in them, just the stuff that kind of surrounds my head. So I'm going to take the stuff that's not going to go in with them and just twist it and pull it up so it's out of the way for now. Also, I have bangs, so we'll see how this goes. But alright. So this one, my hair is also, it's a couple days old. It's not brushed or anything. I just find that that kind of hair is a lot easier to work with. So we're going to be rolling these back so they face towards what's going to become the poof. I'm going to try and do it somewhat symmetrical. If you've watched or looked at any of my other tutorials, I'm not a fan of having perfect hair. Like, it does not, in my opinion, have to look perfect to look good. I kind of like a little bit of messiness. Alright, let's see if my bangs will comply. If not, we're going to get the curling iron. Good enough. This is probably going to flop out in the middle of the video. So with these guys, we're going to do them kind of parallel, just because I think it'll be cool to see if we can get one of those, like, you know, the rolled under type curls. Oh, I rolled it the wrong way. Let's go ahead and roll it up. And none of these have to be perfect. This is just kind of to get your hair to be more moldable. The one I just put down is burning my ear. Too bad they're not called warm sticks. Alright. Let's roll these back like the ones up here. Oh, so roots. Okay, so you got that. Now we're just going to use the little pink ones for the few curls in the back. Who knows, maybe I will leave some down. Maybe it'll look cute. I'm not really paying attention to if I'm rolling them up, down, or what right now. Just kind of, like I said, I just want to get them curled so that later on when I'm sculpting the look. Okay, so that's done. Should be like a halo of hot sticks all around right now. I'm gonna scoot in a little closer. I'm not wearing my glasses and I can't really see my reflection that well. Okay, so I think I'm just gonna start with the stuff on the crown and then work my way back. I think that's just gonna be a lot easier. So I'm gonna take a, oh, that didn't get curled. Oh well, we'll deal with you. Here. So mid-center. Okay, and I already have pretty much a natural wave going on in there, so that's gonna look pretty cool when it's all up. So now, and my curling iron turned itself off, of course. Let's see if we can get this done without a curling iron. So just as if you're rolling, I don't know if you can see this, as if you're rolling a really, really big pin curl. Just gonna roll that back into a big old barrel curl. And pin it in place. I'm gonna use one of these little guys because you won't be able to see them. Alright. One down, a million to go. The whole reason I even put my curling iron on is just, I'm sure if you've ever done like victory rolls or just even regular pin curls or watched my other hot stick tutorial, it's a lot easier to roll stuff up if the tips are already, you know, rolling in that direction. So yeah. And again, if you have longer hair, or even if your hair is my length, if you want it to be like huge, you could make a rat and just put it on the crown of your head and then start pinning stuff to that. But I'm planning on going out tonight. I'm gonna go see Phantom of the Opera with my best friend, and so we're getting dressed up, but I don't want to be, you know, having hair this tall. But yeah. So I guess this would be more of a daytime look, or if you just don't want something that extravagant, I guess. Yeah, so I don't even know what I'm going to be for Halloween. Kind of toying with the, you know, 18th century idea. I was George Washington last year, that was really fun. Maybe I'll be George again. Pandora on my app. Oh, that Pandora app on my phone is just, it's not what it used to be. And again, these little silver clippy guys. And yeah, it does not have to be perfect. We're just, you know, putting the stuff in place. We're going to be playing with that a lot more, but just to kind of get the general height for now. Plus, if you look at paintings from that era, it's very, very wavy, very natural, almost frizzy looking. So, I don't know, I guess it doesn't matter if it looks super messy. Alright, okay, I'm gonna redo this side. It's a little floppy. Roll. Alright, so we have the first row. It's looking pretty big. So this is the stuff that's on the very crown. I'm just going to do the same thing. I'm pretty excited for Phantom of the Opera. My best friend and I, we know every word to all the songs. We're not going to go see the actual Broadway play. What we're going to see is the Broadway play recorded and then projected on a screen in a movie theater. But, hey, better than nothing, right? So we're just going to keep doing this. If you look at profile pictures, like profile, not Facebook profile pictures, although that would be pretty sweet if there was a Facebook profile for Marie Antoinette, you can a lot of times see that they do have these big curls all through the back of their head. And so that's just what I'm going to do. Just because with my hair length I can't really do any of the super extravagant styles. And even then, when they had their really long hair, they still used hair pieces. I was lifting weights this morning, and now my arms are kind of tired and don't want to be holding up stuff. Okay, so out of those little silver clippies, I'm going to move on to bobby pins now. Maybe take the smaller hair sections for this too. I really wish my music would come back on. I get so bored doing my hair. It's so thick. It takes forever. Okay, so these guys, this row and this row, first two rows, I've been rolling this way. The ones in the back that are left, I'm going to start rolling the other way, just to give it a little more interesting texture in the back. It'll look kind of cool. When I pin curl my hair, this is usually how I do it too. Instead of flat pin curls, I'll do big barrel curls, especially on the crown of my head, just because with such thick hair, the results are a lot neater. Okay, so there's not that much hair left back here, but you can kind of see it has some good height to it without looking ridiculous. But like I said, if you want to be ridiculous, be ridiculous. Alright, okay, this one I lied. I'm still gonna go curl this one under, not over. Other costumes ideas I've been throwing around are Daenerys Targaryen, but I don't know. All of her, from season 1 of Game of Thrones, her outfits aren't, none of them really stood out to me. And then later on in the books, she starts wearing a dress that only exposes one of her boobs. Only covers one of her boobs, exposes the other. And I don't think I'm ready for that. We'll see. Also, Baby Doll from Sucker Punch. But I don't know, that costume's a little on the slutty side. I'm not a huge fan of slutty Halloween costumes. I feel like there was, see, so this one's gonna go a different direction. Daenerys, Baby Doll, George Washington. Maybe those were my three. We'll see. Roll that one up. Oh, there's a spider. I hate spiders. It's gone. Okay, so I can't see that. I'm gonna take a look in the mirror in a little bit. But it feels about right. I'm not going to turn around too much. My roots are really bad under there. But I don't like to be bothered with that since no one can really see them anyway. And towards Halloween, I'll probably do roots again, all the way. So, Boardwalk Empire Season 2. It's kind of off to a slow start in my opinion, but I'm sure it'll get better. I don't know what to talk about. Oh, kind of a cool story that I was reading. Not the story, a historical fact maybe. Is that when they powdered their wigs, they would use different, and see, this is where the historians were debating. They used either different colors or different scents. There are historical records of rose and lavender powders. You can't see myself in the mirror. Of rose and lavender powders, wig powder or hair powders, and so they're debating, okay, were they rose colored or lavender scented? I'm just gonna believe that they were colored, because it sounds pretty cool. I hate having so much hair sometimes. Oh, and there's just one little guy left. Alright, so the back is all up. I'm going to turn around. I guess I could use a mirror and look. I don't have my glasses, so. Oh, that turned out pretty awesome. Yep. So there's the side profile. Very nice. Okay. So, I lost track of time. Hot sticks don't feel very hot anymore, so I think they've been in long enough. And we don't want like really extravagant curls or anything either, so I'm just gonna go ahead and take those out. And unplug them. I always forget to unplug them. There we go, we're done. Okay. Smooth them out a little bit. Kind of work with the natural or the curl that they created. Oh, don't ever cut your bangs, ladies. It's a pain in the butt. Trying to do fun hairstyles with them. Yeah, just do whatever you think looks good. Kind of lost the wave I just created. Alright, we'll just let that sit. And hairspray it a little bit. Obviously this would look a lot better if I didn't have bangs. Oh, I kind of like that. Why weren't all three of them that easy? Get closer again, my eyes are starting to crop out on me. This isn't as wavy as I'd like it to be, but I guess in my head I have a very stylized 1930s, 40s version in my head. Alright, so these guys. This is what I did for my George Washington. So, these do want to be a little neater. That size, about, maybe a little bigger. Let's go a little bigger. So yeah, I just use different size lipstick tubes. And I got caught on that, of course. Let's go back to this. There we go. Perfect size. That's what she said. Ah, that turned out pretty cool. Okay. Now let's see if we can get a symmetrical one. So don't pull this very tight, it's very loose. Same height. Oh, no, I can't find the right kind of pen. What I want to use for these, I probably should have said that earlier, is the longer, thicker type of bobby pin. And of course, I don't have any. So I'm just going to use a longer regular bobby pin. This side's probably going to be a little sloppier. Okay. because of that. No. There we go. Nah, that's a little sloppy. Redo that. Gotta look perfect for Phantom. Yeah, the longer ones are just nicer because they're sturdier and you only have to go through the back. I'm having George Washington Halloween flashbacks. Okay, so I'm going to pin this one through the front just for the video. After I'm done recording, I'm probably going to go back and mess with it once I can get closer to it. So yeah, that one not so good, this one perfect. So let's just pretend they both look like that. And I noticed a lot of the paintings from then, the ladies had these same kind of curls behind their ears, just in more of a, like going like this instead of like that. I'm gonna try and do that. I really need more of those longer bobby pins for this, I'm realizing now. Should I roll it like that or the other way? Let's try the other way. Yeah, like that. Okay, so that's kind of sloppy, but it'll do. I should put hairspray those top ones. I spend a lot of money on hair product. I find the cheap stuff works just as well as the like $20 big sexy hair hairspray. I'm no snob there. Take the same tube. So you have to roll it up forward. And this is all really just trial and error. But I thought it'd be kind of cool to just do a video of me doing it for the very first time too. Just so you can kind of see the whole repinning process. Alright. These little guys. So ideally, if I had long hair, I would have these nice little sausage curls cascading down my back. But that is not the case. I don't know, I feel like my hair grows really fast when it comes about time to dye my roots. But I never really see any difference in length. I love this. I am pretty stoked to go in public looking like this. Alright, sorry, I can't see myself in the mirror. I don't know. If they were more spirally, I would totally just let them hang down, but... So we're just gonna pin these up loosely. I guess we could do this